So Pastor Jennings says he did more work than Christ. Let me name a couple things that Christ did and see if you did more work than him. God created the world through Jesus. So when you say you traveled the world, you're traveling in the world that God created through Jesus. God created the solar system, the angels, the animals of the earth, the humans of the earth, the waters, the light, the firmament. What else did Jesus do that you did more works than? Um, he healed a woman that had an issue of blood. He healed a man with a withered hand. He raised the dead. He cast out demons, legions of demons. You did more work than Jesus? No. You went around the world and bought a lot of churches and liquidated those churches that made if you wanted, you could sell them and have some money. I saw you with Tony Smith ready to put all the churches on the line. Yes, you was ready to give up all the churches. Yet you say you work for your own money and you don't have nothing to do with the church. That's the church money. Yet you were willing to gamble it on Tony Smith. So here you are saying that you've done more work than Jesus.
Some viewers laid me out when I said I'd done more work than Jesus done. Oh man, they say, oh, he's God now. They got mad. They didn't understand what I'm saying. Bible said I would. That's right. Huh? I'm not saying that of myself. I'm not talking about, listen, let me make this plain. I'm not talking about miracles. I am not talking about signs and wonders. Listen, but I've been places that Jesus didn't go in the flesh because he didn't come in the flesh to go there. He came in the flesh to leave a pattern of good works, teachers, apostles, and showed them, you go to all the world. Hey, viewers, Jesus said, I will do more than what he done. That's right. St. John chapter 14 and that verse 12. Talking to his apostles. Verily, verily, I say unto you. I'm included. That's right. That includes us. I know that make you mad as fire. You won't get so mad it'll change this book here. That's right. Verily, I say unto you. I say to you. He that believeth on me. And I believe. The works that I do. The works that I do. Shall he do also. Shall he also. How much? And greater works than these shall he do. More works. Than these shall he do. Than these shall he do. Why? Because I go. Going back to spirit. That's right. So I done more. I baptized more. Traveled more area. Oh, yeah. But I'm doing it through Jesus. That's it. Some viewers late.
It's unbelievable, but yet he said it. He said it. That's Pastor Gino Jennings saying he did more work than Jesus because he traveled more than Jesus and he spoke more than Jesus. If the book says that they couldn't write all of the things that Jesus did, how do you know you did more work than Jesus? If the Bible says they couldn't contaminate all the words of Jesus, all the miracles, how do you know you did more work than Jesus?